Welcome to number 5. This week we start on the kitchen. The cupboards are old and dated and there isn't a lot of usable space, so we plan to completely change the layout of this room. So hopefully we can double the size of the kitchen. But first we need to remove all the old cupboards without damaging them, as we plan to give them away. We plan to reuse the appliances as they are reasonably new and are still in good working order. Gotta love the 60s wallpaper hiding under the cupboards. We actually counted at least 4 different styles of wallpaper and 2 different floor coverings.
It's amazing what you find under people's cupboards. What is quite amusing is where the snails came from. Don't know if you can see them. There's hundreds of them.
Andy's finished removing all the kitchen cupboards, but for some reason there wasn't any horsehair plaster on this wall. We're not sure why. The units are stacked up ready for someone to pick up. It's amazing what people want on Facebook. We actually had lots of inquiries. We were happy to give them away because now they won't go to landfill. We're going to remove this section of the horsehair plaster because it's quite badly damaged and it's not easy to repair. So we're taking it back to the nice pink wallpaper. It's not the easiest thing to cut and really heavy to move. We plan to board up the hatch and move the doorway to make the kitchen slightly wider. Enough talking, because it's my job to prep the room for the weekend when Andy is back at the house. If you haven't twigged by now, Andy has a real job during the week, which is why you see me more than him. I have a real job too, but I can choose when I want to work. This wall isn't too bad, so we only need to remove the wallpaper. Whilst I remove the floor tiles and adhesive, Andy starts to block up the hatch. Blimey, that was some tough adhesive. The old frame is made out of hardwood, so we want to reuse as much as possible. So we moved one of the upright posts to where the old doorway was and add a few noggins. Yep, that's it. Simple.
Bin day yesterday, and we came here in the morning, or I came here in the morning to get on with some work and bring the bins in like normal, and it was recycling and normal waste. And I put the bins out the night before, as always, and discovered that when we arrived here that the recycling bin is nowhere to be seen. And normally I have some beautiful neighbours that live next door, and he brings in the bin sometimes. So I thought, oh, he's done that. I walked up the hat to find out, no, bin's gone. So, so either someone's borrowed my bin, recycling bin, weird, but and I can't think why anyone would borrow it, because generally the neighbours are really nice along here. Or reminders have taken the bin from us. Not sure why yet. We will find out. They haven't told me. They didn't leave a note at all. So who knows why the bin's been taken, but the bin has been taken. So it could be that I have a lovely neighbour who thought they were doing the right thing and dobbed us in to remind us for not putting in things that quite were recyclable. It was plastic. It was metal. Is that not recyclable? Anyway, and doesn't it all go into lane waste anyway? I know that in lots of countries, and especially Australia, our recycling doesn't actually get recycled. That is a fact, because when we took our asbestos to the asbestos dump, we asked a kind gentleman and said to him, what do you do with it now once we've given it to you? We was expecting this process of to eradicate this asbestos, something that was going to be this amazing thing. He went, oh, we just wrap it in a bit of plastic and it gets dumped with recycling in Sydney in a hole. So he had obviously goes and does it, so he knows it's a fact. And our recycling, and I'm a very good advocate for recycling and being green. I'm not I don't use plastic, anything like that, so I'm a real greenie. And I was quite mortified when they discovered that actually our recycling is just dumped in a hole with our regular waste and asbestos. Anyway, we will find out the mystery of the recycling bin another day, hopefully. Hopefully they'll just return it, and well, I'll just have to find out why. But so far, no word of why it's been taken. But if you are that beautiful neighbour, thanks.
With the plasterboard in place and the joints taped up, I can fill the gaps with an all-purpose plaster. A quick rub down, and now it's time for a fine top coat to smooth out the imperfections. Then it's another rub down and a quick coat of undercoat paint. Next time on Renovating Number 5, we build and fit the units and finish off the kitchen. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.